Hello and good morning. This is Amanda, your art teacher, and it's 10:40 a.m. on Wednesday, October 25th. And I'm here today to make a quick video to inform you about an oil painting supply medium that I've used for like more than 20 years, and it's very valuable. It's called Liquin Original. It's by Winsor& Newton, and it speeds drying, improves gloss, and it also can be used to make your paint sheer, like when you do like glazing or washes. I use it to make my paint dry fast. I can do a layer in oil paint and it's dry the next day, and this is good if you want to keep working on the same painting. You don't want it to just take forever to dry. This stuff is very stinky. It's a some kind of like an alkyd. How do you say alkyd? Alkyd resin. So you want to have this when with ventilation, it can make you have like a headache if you're around it too much. It can make you nauseous. Not always, but sometimes. So some people don't like it. I like it. I don't always use it. And then, so how I will mix it into my paint, I will just take, it always does this. It's always hard to open. I'll just take a little bit and I'll put it on my palette. I've been using takeout container lids for palettes, and so like that. And then um, and then we'll just say that I'm going to use some brown. And what I'll do is every time I'm about to make brush strokes on my painting, I will dip my brush in a little bit, not a lot, just like a little bit, just to kind of like wet the brush. And then I'll go into my paint and like and mix it like that. And I usually do not, no, I won't say that. So as you can see now, this paint is like pretty thick, but now it's like smooth, a lot smoother, a lot easier to blend. I overblend. I'm working on it. I'm trying to not overblend. But yeah, and then I will take this and I'll just stick it right on my canvas from my mixture. Another way you can mix it into your paint is with a palette knife. Like if you're mixing a large amount of paint, I would just take, like I would just scoop it and then I would put it into the paint and I would mix it up. And I think a good rule is to not, for oil paint, I think um, generally you don't want to use more than, I would say, 25% of medium to oil paint. I think you can sort of mess up the the pigment constitution structure of the paint, and it can become patchy. But you know, you don't always have to follow that rule. I don't always follow that rule. And then, like for the example of glazing, which is using like really sheer paint and you can build up really thin layers. I have a video on glazing and washes that I will somehow figure out how to link. So if I'm gonna do a glaze, I'm gonna use more of the Liquin, and then less paint. And you see how that's kind of like see-through? So if that's what you're going for, then um, like you see how sheer that came out? That would be a glaze. And you can layer your glazes. Like if I were to have um, another color underneath this, and I were to do this on top of it, it's see-through. So you're gonna see the paint that's underneath popping through here, and this is sheer, so it won't cover it all up. And you can get some really nice effects by doing that. And um, Liquin, you can get a bottle. This I think was $20. You can get it a smaller bottle for like maybe 10, 7 to 10, and then they also have big giant ones. But I this will last you a long time. It might. I think could last you a long time. And yeah, like I said, I just use it to make my paint flow smoother, and this can result in me having to go over the same area more than once because I do paint in layers. I was using it for the tree branches, especially the really thin ones, because um, using a drier oil paint, like a paint without a medium in it, it can tug on the canvas, and it won't sink into all the tiny little canvas crevices if it's too dry without a medium. So I do use this for details, and it even says on here, it doesn't say on here, um, it's very helpful for detail work because of that. Um, so I highly recommend it. And I'm painting something from the Norfolk Botanical Garden again. It's what I love to do. And that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a short video describing an art supply that I really like. And I'm probably gonna have to open my window. And it's almost November. It's finally cooled off here in Las Vegas, and I am happy about that. And that is it for this video. I'll be on again because I have a video about removing a varnish, because yeah, so I'll be back in a few minutes to do that. Bye.